Hey everybody, I wanted to come in. I only have about maybe 6 minutes to record this, but I just wanted to come in and talk about how crazy people are, okay? The subject today is how crazy people are. So I'm leaving out my front door just now, and my neighbor who lives next door, sitting on the porch, he and his wife, and and every time I come out and they're sitting out on the porch together, it's always some hee and ha and whatever, when I come out the door. Which is fine. Hey, I love a good joke myself. So anyway, as I'm walking to my truck to go to work, to mind my own minding my own business, hee ha, yeah, raw, and I had taken my batteries in last night for my tools and charged them. So I'm walking out with my battery bag, and they're like, he, yeah. He said, no, she said, he said that. Yeah, Thompson, look at Ron. He think he a businessman. He know that's his lunch in that bag. So, I mean, it's funny to me too. I get the joke, no problem. But the moral of the story is, when you are dealing with people who are obviously doing better than you are financially, okay? Now we just start with that. We're not even gonna start, with doing better than you are in life. We just say doing better than you are currently financially. It would probably be, and I'm glad this happened. So I can, this is a teaching moment. It's probably best to go to that person or go to those people and say, hey, what are you doing? What do you know that I don't know? And that's what I do with folks. When I see people who are doing better than me, or for a prime example, I ran into I didn't even have to ask this, but I ran into an acquaintance of mine in Lowe's the other night. And I was making that lawnmower, that riding lawnmower tractor purchase, and he's like, man, you should have talked to so and so and so and so and blah 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 blah. And I say all the time, what you don't know not only can hurt you, but it can kill you. And most of the time, what you don't know can kill you financially. What you don't know can kill you financially. So get this, I just learned the other night that when I'm shopping at Lowe's, and because I'm in there all the time because I'm always spending money in Lowe's, you find some favors sometimes where you didn't know you had it. So the guy I'm talking to, my acquaintance, he's like, yeah, man, next time you see something you want, it's on markdown, go to the department manager and get him to mark it down even more. And I'm like, no. He's like, yeah, man. He's like, I just bought 2 of those ride lawnmowers. He didn't buy my size, but he bought the size down. The ones they had marked down from $1,400 down to like $600. He said, man, I just bought 2 of them for $150 a piece. And I'm like, you've got to be kidding me. Wow, that's incredible. And I even watched him the next morning, because we normally see each other in the morning, because all the guys that do the kind of work I do, we always go to Lowe's first or Home Depot or whatever, and we pick up our materials and we start our day. So I see him up here and here. Matter of fact, that was yesterday morning. And he's picking up a microwave. No, that was that same night. He's picking up a microwave, a stainless steel microwave for $50. I'm like, wow, that's pretty damn good. So yesterday morning, I come up here to get some things. He's picking up a stainless steel oven, $300. These things normally retail. Y'all know stainless steel is expensive. Them things retail from anywhere between $1,000 to $1,500 for a stainless steel range. He was getting it for $300. So I'm like, okay, this fella knows something I don't know. Let me talk to him a little bit more. Let me try it, and see what what I can work with. So it's always a good practice, and I'll leave it at that. It's always a good practice for you to ask questions. The worst thing that anybody can say is no, or I'm not going to help you, get out of my face, whatever. And it might hurt for a period of time, and then you're just gonna talk about them anyway. And that's one thing I've learned about successful people. Successful people have a routine, and they don't care what anyone else has to say or think about what they are doing. Okay? Because what my neighbors say about me don't matter. Because here in the next month, they're gonna look up. We're no longer gonna be their neighbors. Who's gonna be laughing then? Because when we moved in, they were there. We're leaving, they're still there. I'll come back and visit my tenants, and guess who's gonna be next door? Unfortunately, fortunately and unfortunately, they'll still be there. So and me, I just mind my own business. I don't fall into that hee ha ha stuff. I handle my business. I do what I need to do. I come and go. I make my income. I believe I invested in the right places most of the time. And from that, we are advancing. And everything that I have been speaking and talking to you guys about for the last, year and a half or longer, probably longer than that, because I've been talking to my group on Facebook and the folks that were in my fasting group. I've been talking to them for almost 2-3 years about what's about to happen right now. So the moral of the story is, it's okay to joke, it's okay to laugh and everything. Because trust me, I love laughing, joking, and cutting up and all that. But learn some stuff in all your laughing. All right? Learn some things. Learn what people know that you don't know. As always, thank